share the story. I met a couple that left America, medical doctors, and went to Togo and were begging people for support because they were missionaries there. You know, the time I met them was so powerful because that was the time when I was sleeping in my car. I didn't have where to sleep and I just didn't want to tell anybody. I was pastoring the church. I didn't want to tell anybody. I think at some point it was only maybe Olainka and 2 other people that knew, but I was staying in my car. And at one point I was grumbling. I said, God, I'm teaching about the love of God. I'm stranded, living. This thing I didn't tell anybody, not even my mom, nothing. I would go to a friend's place and bath. The day they caught me, I drove out of the church and I came back. Somebody forgot something. That's where they saw pastor sleeping. They just knocked. Who is that? He looked back and saw my load. As I went, I just started crying. I was overwhelmed. And in that, I now met those 2 doctors. They left their children in America when they were 4 and 3 and went to Togo to go and preach. So I entered my car. I said, I'm not a doctor. This is nothing compared to the inconvenience. They are not in the city in Togo. They are not in Lomé. They had to raise funds to build huts. 2 medical doctors here because they got a prophetic word. Luke 10, take nothing. You want to follow God and you don't want to kill Isaac. I'm just trying to tell you that God is so used to sacrifice. The expectation of the average Christian is that if I'm doing everything right by the book, I will have no sufferings. And meanwhile, you skip past the book of Job. There is an entire book in the Bible called The Doctrine of Sufferings. And I know you will say, how many people here let God use you? They want God to use you. When Job was going through those things, I hope you knew what you're reading in the book of Job is Job's testimony. So he was losing stuff, but God was planning to use him to encourage others. That's what it means to be used by God. You might want to be Mary. Your firstborn will die because you might forget that that's her son. I want a God-fearing man, sold out. You said sold out. You said it, and God heard you. Sold out to the cause of the gospel. God said, we might not want to say it, but some of us can perceive it. Do you think Peter was a good husband? Someone that visited his house. He and Jesus, the Bible says they went to visit his home. Now you want to marry a Paul. You know that you are finished. Hi, honey. Where are you? Macedonia is calling. That's the end.